Hi, friends. How are you? I want to talk to you about something that was so hard in my life. But exactly because it is so hard, it is such an important lesson for me. And that is about forgiveness. When I think about forgiveness, it feels sometimes a bit superficial. And I'll tell you why. In my culture, in my religion, we have Ramadan and Idul Fitri. And I actually wrote this new chapter in the book of Mari Mindful during that exact holy month of Ramadan. Because it reminds me that we often have the saying to forgive ourselves and forgive other people. It's always like, hey, please forgive me if I've made any wrongdoings. But because we say it so often, it kind of loses its meaning. It's kind of like a lip service. It's like a text that you send around, maybe with emojis and stickers and a picture of you and your family. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's a way to connect, for sure. But then it made me think about what forgiveness really means to me. Because when I do receive those texts, is it just a way to say hello? Like, are you really asking for forgiveness? Or do you even know that you have something to forgive for? And when I say that to someone, often I say it at an event, like at the end of it, and I say, I'm sorry if I did any mistake. I'm sorry if it's not enough. Things like this sometimes comes up. But really, am I sorry for that? Did I really make a mistake, or was I really not enough? These questions come to mind. So I'm not saying that asking and giving forgiveness during that holy month is wrong. That's not at all the point. It just became a contemplation to myself because I find forgiveness to be extremely, extremely hard. And that might be a limiting belief, right? And that might be something that I could change along with practice. So I had to do a whole bunch of research. I wanted to, and a whole lot of different practices because I know that in the past I can be quite resentful. I could memorize how people wronged me or why I didn't like that particular person or moment. Maybe at some point a part of being vengeful, right? I'm just human, not a saint. I make mistakes. I have challenges and difficulties, but I really take responsibility and I acknowledge. And from there, I could change it. So this forgiveness chapter that I wrote in the book, Mari Mindful, encompasses several factors: forgiving ourselves, forgiving other people, and forgiving the situation. And I find different experiences between those three things. Forgiving myself felt quite hard because I also had to acknowledge the painful memories and stuff that I wish I did differently, and to, again, practice acceptance and compassion at the same time. Forgiving other people was also not as easy because there would be mind wanderings and memories that shows up with emotional intensity that makes me feel that person does not deserve forgiveness. I'm just being super honest here. But I know that was not healthy for me, especially when I tried forgiving a certain situation that I could not change or influence. Most personally being how the COVID pandemic happened, and I write more of this in the book, basically. So, especially because forgiveness for me is hard, it's exactly the reason why I need to practice it. So, I have two methods. Generally, what I do is I either journal it and I meditate on it. And when I feel ready, sometimes I also tell to the person I am in conflict with that I ask for their forgiveness or that I forgive them. But it's really just because there's just so much weight that happens in our feeling, in our body when we do not forgive. It's like I'm carrying a backpack full of stone that's just so heavy, and I just want to let go of it. So really, forgiveness for me is freeing. And it's not saying that whatever happened was okay, but it's more about moving forward. I want to feel free. I deserve to feel free. All of us deserve to feel free. And that's where forgiveness comes in. Okay, so we're going to do a very mindful practice. Please use your pen and paper. I find this to be very therapeutic. Using your pen and paper allows you to really draw out your feelings, scribble, or maybe what you need is a notebook or like a laptop or your phone, whichever you need and feel comfortable with. Okay, so I will share some journaling prompts for you to start processing feeling of forgiveness, asking for forgiveness, or forgiving someone. So I'm going to start these journaling questions. So let's take a deep breath together. And out. Okay, I will share the first question, and if you need more time, feel free to pause the video before you continue. The first question is there any hurt lingering right now? What is it? Take a pause if you need more time, understandably so. The second question. In this situation where I feel hurt, who is responsible? Is it myself, someone else, or just generally the situation? Third question. How has holding on to this pain affected my life? Fourth question. If I could be completely honest, what would I say to myself or to them about this hurtful situation? Take your time with this one. Next question. In this situation, what do I choose to let go of? And the final question. What can I learn about myself from this experience? That's a lot of questions and a lot of answers, I bet. So pause this video if you need more time. But if you're with me, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Just regulating yourself for a few moments. And also read again what you just wrote. I always find it interesting how therapeutic writing these things about forgiveness can be. Sometimes tears come out, throat becomes like it's choking. If you feel not comfortable that anyone would read it, you can definitely just shred it into pieces, rip it apart. If you have it on digital, you can put a password on it or delete it even. It's the process of journaling and expressive writing and letting go that's already healing in its own accord. I would like to offer you a meditation practice that helps you for forgiveness. Starting your meditation practice either sitting up or lying down. Make sure you're in a situation that feels comfortable and safe for you for the next few minutes. Really get comfortable with this one. Okay. You can close your eyes if you feel ready. I like to have my hand, at least one, touching my heart because that's where I feel heavy before forgiving. Maybe for you it's at different body parts, so really explore that. With each meditation practice, I like to start with a personal prayer or intention, so feel free to have that as well. My intention is I am open for forgiveness because I am open for healing. And I want to feel lighter. Whenever this process becomes too tough and challenging for you, you can always open your eyes and you're safe back to your environment. But as long as you can close your eyes for an effective meditation process, I encourage that too. So bring to mind a situation, a person, or yourself that has been feeling a bit more challenging, maybe have hurt you in certain ways. If there are a few that came up, you can choose one, depending on your capacity, like the most hurtful one, or something a bit in between. Something that you feel is manageable to process today. Maybe something is coming up to you, maybe it's a smell, a memory, visual, a moment in your life. You heard something going on, and you're seeing this situation from a third person point of view. So you're not in it. You're just kind of hovering, looking at it from a distance. What do you see? What colors are present? What shapes are there? What do you hear? Is there a sound? Are you alone or with someone else? What do you feel? And where do you feel it in your body? So noticing what is coming up to you right now and how your body is responding. I like to put this visualization in a bubble, kind of contained. There's a string between me and the bubble, like a thread or a connection. And just as I'm saying that, visualize how you're holding that balloon or bubble. Are you holding it tightly, like it defines you, like you don't want to let go? What would it feel like if you just soften your grip? What would it feel like if you loosen your hold on this memory? I'm feeling my body like 50% softer just saying that. What it would feel like if you completely let it go. Just explore that for a moment. What would it feel like if you completely let it go? If that's not happening for you, that's okay. Accept whatever is happening right now as the best thing that is happening for you. I'd like to offer some sentences and affirmation for you. I forgive you. What you did or what happened was not okay. And yet, I forgive you. Because I matter. And I want to move forward lighter and at ease. because I deserve to be free from my past. And I thank you for the lesson. I know whatever happened was at the best capacity possible of that moment. And yet I choose to forgive myself. Yet I choose to forgive you. Yet I choose to forgive the situation. Notice if there is any resistance coming up. Let it appear. When there's resistance, allow it to happen. I notice there's resistance. I notice it's heavy. And being kind to ourselves, this is part of the process. Doesn't need to become 0 from 100. It takes time. Giving yourself the biggest smile, the biggest hug, and the biggest tap. The deepest inhale and the longest exhale out. Maybe even sighing with a sound. Noticing body parts that still feel tense and relax it. Maybe so with your eyes closed, you want to shake certain body parts and just kind of let go of that feeling and let go of that memory. Whew. And saying thank you to every part of your body for being this strong this moment. Looking down, slowly blinking your eyes open, slowly, slowly, slowly. And when you're ready, take that water or that tissue and welcome back. So how did you feel? How is that forgiveness practice? Did you discover something new about yourself or about the situation? I find forgiveness to be easier when I have noticed the lesson and learned the lesson. But even then, there is still some emotional residue. And definitely even when I was guiding you in this meditation, something came up for me and the resistance was there. So definitely it's a process even for me and especially for me. So I hope that you can remain gentle with yourself. You did it. Congratulations. Very happy to be with you as a friend in this process. And I hope that you find some more lightness. And it's light for you also to share this video to someone who would appreciate it. If you're looking for more mindfulness practices, you can have a Google in my YouTube video. I have more forgiveness meditation in 2 podcasts, the Meditate with Samara podcast, the Unseen Practice podcast with my friend Adi Yoga Angoro. And yeah, you can just write anything you want on the comment below. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you today. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.